A mask mandate changes for some local college students based on the latest COVID-19 cases.
Western Mass News reporter Maria Wilson joins us live after getting answers on these latest requirements. Maria.
Chris, Mary, announcements coming from 4 colleges here in Hampshire County about their mask requirements in the coming weeks. Students at Mount Holyoke College will soon be able to go maskless while indoors on campus for the first time since the start of the pandemic. Interim President Dr. Beverly Daniel Tatum writing in a statement, quote, "I'm pleased to announce that our mask indoor mandate will end at the close of business on Friday, October 14th, 2022. She goes on to say this decision comes as the number of COVID-19 cases on campus have been dropped from 50 last month to 18 last week. Students shared mixed reactions with Western Mass News.
It sometimes is hot and uncomfortable, but I'm totally game to do what it takes to keep my friends and my peers safe.
It's a little concerning that it's ending so abruptly when even just a week ago they said it was indefinitely.
But while Mount Holyoke is lifting their mask mandate, other nearby colleges are sticking with their indoor mask requirements for now, including Smith College, Hampshire College, and Amherst College. Hampshire College President Dr. Ed Wittenbach tells Western Mass News in a statement, quote, "If the CDC levels return to low, some indoor masking requirements may be relaxed. However, under all circumstances, masking will continue to be required in classes and events open to the public, so all members of the community can safely participate." But Amherst College sent this statement to the school community in September saying in part, quote, "We are writing to inform you about a new masking policy in classrooms, teaching laboratories and instructional spaces, which will go into effect Monday, October 17th. Beginning that day, these spaces will either continue to require masking or be mask optional, depending on the outcome of an anonymous survey conducted in each class or lab." Results of those surveys will be shared class by class. We also checked in with UMass Amherst, and we're told that masks there remain optional. For now, reporting in South Hadley, Maria Wilson, Western Mass News.